Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your What's Cracking for Thursday the 2nd of May. I'm so lucky I have today and tomorrow off work, so I'm going to have fun times for the next few days and get out of my space a little bit. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I'm going to catch up this weekend too, which will be great. I've sort of let the channel sort of sit a little bit, so I haven't been on so much, so I'm sort of starting to feel like I need to get back into things. Just a reminder that I'm going live again on Facebook on the 19th of May at 9 AM Australian time. You will need to join my Facebook page to catch up with me. We're going to do live card pulls again and see how we go. It seemed to be received really well last time. Oh, that's interesting. A wish coming in, something you're not seeing yet, so that's quite interesting. Yeah, so we're going to do some live card pulls again, and then I might think about just doing some perhaps talk back sessions for some people who who are on the narcissistic empathic journey. So the people that have probably survived childhood trauma, people pleasers, all of those sort of things. I thought we'd do a bit of a talk about those sort of things. But anyway, I have lots of things planned. So I'll start picking up again this weekend. Alrighty, let's see what's happening in the What's Cracking. We have the Three of Cups here. Now the Three of Cups talks of celebrating with family and friends. Now, this can be about reunions, get-togethers, all of those sort of things. There's some sort of offer here that you're very happy about. So for some of you, this can be about returning to school, being offered a course, being offered a new job, but many things coming in here. Sometimes this is just for me about a gift. It's very karmic. Something coming in with passion, perhaps something you've really waited for here. It has to do with your past. So it could be that you applied for something long ago and you weren't successful, and now you're going to turn that round. Could be that you've sort of managed to catch up with old friends, old families, old lovers, whatever. Something from the past here, something from your childhood. Could be you're celebrating, some sort of thing that you have celebrated since you were young. Birthdays, weddings, those sort of things. Okay, so the first card we've got coming in is the Justice card. Now, the Justice card talks of evening out things. The scales are about with scales to balance them, you have to have them both sides right. In this particular card, of course, the Justice person holds their sword high. So there's something here that needs to be rectified. This is about a truth. It's about something, can be legal. You could be dealing with something legally as well. It doesn't necessarily always mean karma. There is a feeling here that you've been worried about something though. The Nine of Swords talks about sleepless nights, fighting your demons, finding it difficult to sleep because of your thoughts and worries. Could have been that somebody came in and out of your life and you haven't seen them again. The Knight of Wands can represent Leo, Sag or Aries. This person is often very flighty. That card has a reputation of the one-night stand. Sometimes this can be about moving house too. So it could be that you've been asked to move from your house, or you have to move house for some reason. We do have Aries, Gemini, Libra here represented in the Queen of Swords. This is also about you gaining clarity and strength to move forward. This person has a real clear understanding of the direction she wants to go in now, and she's welcoming that into her life because she knows how she wants to proceed. The thing is, she's got her back on that Knight of Wands. She's got her back on all of this. So this person has really made up their mind to go their own way and do their own thing. They're no longer worried about things, no longer interested in things that don't meet what she wants. Just got justice. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups coming in here. So the Ace of Cups is a brand new start in love. but not necessarily romantic love. It can be love for a job, love for another person, love for family. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, so we're opening up our hearts after heartbreak and after bad memories here, because you're definitely turning your back on the past here and moving forward towards love, putting your heartbreak behind you here. Okay, so you could have been taking time out by meditating, Four of Swords here. You could have been taking time out from the world to really understand what it was you wanted. You could have gone through a period of perhaps depression or sadness, trying to understand how to move forward into your life. Could have had something, we love the King of Cups, don't we? Could have had something to do with King of Cups. The thing is, this does represent Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but in this reading it looks like you've perhaps come to terms with your emotions here. I think this is an energy you have. So while you're taking on the Queen of Swords energy and moving forward with your own power and ignoring what's happened in the past here, I also feel like you've really sort of taken control of your own emotions and your own emotional state through taking time out. Because you're sort of more composed here. You're more looking at the world in a very different way. You're not looking at it as emotionally as you have been here. Perhaps you're starting to understand that journey. Yeah, because look, you're manifesting now. Oh, I like this very much. What a beautiful reading. Moving away from things that no longer serve you here with the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is, a card of moving from, tumultuous waters into calm waters, but taking all your lessons with you. You have someone else in this boat, and I've just got this message that for some of you, this is your inner child. So maybe a lot of you have been doing work on your inner child, and you're now taking that child forward with you rather than forgetting that they actually still belong to you. Okay, so we have celebration or a gift that's coming in from the past. Could be from someone that you've met or known in the past. But for some unknown reason, this is helping you move forward. You're now putting this behind you here. And perhaps for people who've had difficulties with relationships in terms of maybe, people who haven't been meant to be in their life, for you guys that tend to do the sort of cycling with the negative relationships, I feel like you're turning your back on this now. It's like justice has given you an opportunity to move forward. You finally got this idea of how you've been doing things and how you should be doing them differently. And it's like you're moving forward now and you have this lovely love of self, love of your inner child. You've started to work with your own heartbreak and really understanding how to take control of yourself, like understand how your emotions affect you. Maybe you're the type of person who gets involved in relationships very, very quickly and doesn't see the long-term situations. Maybe you're the type of person who always picks up people who are unable to commit to you or really commit to you. Maybe you've not had that reciprocated love that you have for now for yourself here. So you're starting to move forward with this greater understanding of how to live your life, and you're turning your back on things that haven't served you here, which is fantastic. And taking the justice into your own hands here, moving forward with a greater sense of clarity, understanding your direction, putting your emotions where they should be instead of being a slave to your emotions is what the Spirit's telling me here, and being able to understand how important you are, how to bring this magician energy in, how to manifest what it is you want. And that may be, true love. For some of you, this could have come from a King of Cups. So being you've got this message in the beginning that sort of a little bit changes things a little bit. That message could have come from someone who's a water sign. But whatever it was, it's pushing you forward on your path now. So that's really good. But I think you've done a lot of the work here because of this Four of Swords and this Nine of Swords energy. It's like you've started to understand the direction you need to move in. So you got the card of death coming in here. It says a time of natural transition and transformation. And I feel like for a lot of you, you've just been through this time. You've probably done a lot of good work on yourself, probably had a greater understanding of who you are in the world, but also a greater understanding of how sometimes things attract to you. It's funny because I've got moths on that card and I've just seen that, moths and butterflies. The moths always remind me of the narcissistic journey and attracting people in that come in for your light rather than than love. Like they've got an ulterior motive here, even if sometimes they don't get their own inabilities to understand true love. But there are butterflies here as well, which always, is about new life, changing yourself, bringing something new in. It's a beautiful reading for today, for whoever that was for. Thank you for watching.